the problem we are discussing today. So, this is a problem taken from this designing with geosynthetics books, and I have just put the water table on it. This problem statement is such that the embankment soil with the given soil property lie over the foundation soil properties. So this is the circular slip surfaces, the distance, the radius from the center of rotation to the slip circle, the entry and the exit slip surface is given. So these points are given, slip entry and slip exit, and we have to solve it by Bishop method. So the difference between the tutorial problem 1 and problem 2 is that we have just inserted a water table and we want to see how it affects the factor of safety. So we will solve it by the Bishop method of slices with the GeoSlope software. So now we are going to open it. So the interface is open. So we are just entering into the GeoSlope software. So this is the interface of GeoStudio software. So we will go to new to create a new template. So these are different templates. So we just created it, and we can give the title. So the title is slope stability problem 2. Okay, author we give just 2. So this is the window of define analysis. So there are different modules available in GeoSlope. As this is a slope stability problem and it is solved by total stress analysis by limit equilibrium method, we will go to slope and then limit equilibrium method. Now there are different methods to solve it, like Bishop method of slices, Janbu method, Morgenstern price. So based on different uh, slip circle criteria and different analysis, if you want to perform the earthquake analysis, it can also be done. So today we are going to solve it by Bishop method. So as the water table is there, so we have to define the pore water pressure condition also. So there are different options also. So right now we are studying just a phreatic level. So we are just selecting the piezometric line. So there are different correction, but we are just setting the default settings. Now the first thing to remember is to change the units, because by default it is coming in second feet. So time second, length meter, we are changing to SI unit, degree Celsius, mass to kg, force to kilonewton, joule to energy to joule. Okay. So now the first thing is to create the geometry. So first we will go to draw regions. So we will select this icon, draw region. So it's a polygonal. Okay, it's a 2D geometry. We have selected earlier 2D geometry. So just to enter it, just observe this is the window. Okay, so we will just pressing Control R. So just by pressing we can enter it, because if we click on this, maybe it's not the exact coordinates we want to input. So we are just writing 0,0 here and pressing enter. The next point is 45,0 as the length of the foundation soil is 45 meters. Now the foundation soil has a height of 8 meters. So we are entering 45,8 and entering. Then 0,8. And now we have to complete this. So 0,0. So now the geometry for the foundation soil is created. Now we will create the embankment soil. So it has a height of 8 meters. So 0,8, enter. And this is 10-meter embankment height. So it is 0,18. Now it will translate to a horizontal distance of 10. So this point is 10, 18. Now just note it. We know the slope angle in the problem. It is given. If you see the slope problem clearly, so this slope is given. So slope is given as a 50 degree. So the thing is that by moving the cursor, just notice the angle is uh, coming. So you can precisely locate. So this is 50 degrees. So now the embankment soil is created. And also notice that this is the option. Sometimes it is not enable. So you should enable it because then only this angle will show. So now the geometry is created. Now the second thing is we have to draw the materials. Material means assigning soil properties. So we draw the material, we will define it, we will add it something, and we will say it as a foundation soil. Foundation soil. And there are different uh, properties we can select. We are selecting simple Moore Coulomb criteria. 20 kilonewton per meter cube, the density of the soil, the cohesion parameter, we can get it from direct shear test, this laboratory test. The cohesion is 20, 80, and phi as a 0. So we will just enter a small value, and we can another soil property we can add it or we can clone it, and then we will change its name. This is embankment soil. Embankment soil. And the unit weight of the embankment soil is 19 kilonewton per meter cube. Cohesion is 50 as per the statement problem 50.1. Now we have just defined it. Now we have to assign it. So foundation soil is the below one. So we will just click it and select it, click it, and then select the corresponding. So these material properties are assigned to this soil. Now we have to just go to this draw entry and exit slip surface. So you can go to this option by just clicking define and also go to slip surface also. So the same icon will come. So we know the slip circle is quite circular and it will start from this region in the embankment soil and it goes just below the base of embankment soil. So this point is also given in the statement problem. This is 4.601. It has a height of 18 meter. So it will come directly. This we will enter. So left point. So this is the point. So just see this red plus sign. So the entry slip. So the starting of the slip surface is created because it is from left to right in the uh, project setting. And this point is 36.729. And the height of the foundation soil is 8 meters. So it will come automatically 36.729. It's 2D, it's the same point. So the radius increment, the iteration, earlier we have also entered 10, so we are also entering 10. Okay. So now the slip surfaces property, slip entry and slip exit is defined. Now we will go to draw slip surface axis. So it means the center of rotation. So this is also given. So to enter it precisely, we will just in keyboard we will press Ctrl plus R. So a blue link is created. So we can enter it. We know the coordinate 24.0 and 25.0, and we will just press enter. Okay. So it is created, but as out. Now it is visible. This green dot is created. Now what is the distance? It is also given in this statement problem. It is around 21 meter, the radius. So we will just go to sketch a line's dimension and just draw it. It should be near 21. Okay. So it is coming close to 21. So then again the slip exit. So it is just close to 21 as the geometry is not proper. So this is created. Now the thing is that we have to provide water table also. So we will go to draw for water pressure and we will add it. Add it. Okay. So we will go to draw. Just we click it and we will just click it. Okay, so this red line is created. So okay, so this is done. So this water table is created. Now we will go to the solve manager and solve the problem. But before starting, we will save the project. Okay, so we will save as slope stability 2. Okay, so now we will start the solve manager. We will again solve it because we have to see the valid slip surface. So uh, if uh, if one click with on draw slip surfaces, so it will show the all slip surfaces as we have selected 10. Just it will show all slip surfaces. So you can see how the slip surfaces go. So there are different radius increment. We know the radius, we can ascertain it, what is coming. So by clicking on the results, this solve manager window, it is coming. Okay. So now we have selected 10 radius increment. So once we have given, so it is showing around these increment. As we know, this radius from the center of rotation to the slip circle entry and exit is 21. So we are getting like 0.832 factor of safety. Earlier, when the foundation soil is dry, it is coming around 0.836. So it is nearly same, not that much reduced. So there are different options like you can go to materials, okay, and you can also select whatever soil you have given. So just okay. So while making a report, it will be a very helpful to you. It will be very helpful for you. So you can see what soil parameters you have entered. You can also zoom out. So this is shown. And there are few other things you can also do. You can go to materials. There are slip surfaces. So this factor of safety variation, it can also be uh, seen. So this factor of safety, if you want to move, you can go to modify object and then also just bring it here. So now just seeing the colors of the various slip circles. So what factor of safety is given? But for our problem, as the radius we know is 21 meter. So the factor of safety is 0.832. So you can generate the report also. You can see the, this is slice information. This is very important. Student, please listen. So there are different slides. This is the first slide. So this blue downward is the, you can see it is 7.8536 kilonewton. It is the weight. Okay. It is the weight of the this slice, soil slice weight. Okay. And this 15.013 is basically the normal force. The normal force to this inclined slope. And this 24.612 is the right side normal force. So for different slide, this the weight is different, and geometry is different, the area is different. So this right, left hand, shear force, normal force, everything is different. So you can, on every slice, you can see it. If you have a manual calculation, you can also check it. And also you can copy the data and you can have for whatever slice you want to notice what is the force coming, what is the weight, what is the force triangle, you can do it. You can go to graph and you can make suitable graph.
No, sir, I don't remember that
No, sir,
link.
we didn't got any link.
Okay,
Yes,
you
sir.
So
didn't.
you just mail to our email ID so that we can easily access to it.
Okay, okay. I will mail the first link and whatever I am uploading, I just mail the link. Okay.